Hello friends. So we're going to work on the cover next and just do a little bit of decorating on it. I left you at this point on the last video. What I decided to do with this flap at the back was I scored it at 1.5 inches to match the spine on the other side, and then just wrap it around here, around the front cover. And then I think I'm going to do an elastic, like a traveler's notebook style elastic, to just come over that, but I haven't quite figured that part out yet. And then this one I think I'm just going to sew on two sides or glue on two sides and make into a pocket here. And I also created digitally a front cover. So what I did is I designed the cover like this, and then I took this out of the picture, just cut it out of the digital page, and this as well. So I'm going to glue this on first. This I'm going to glue dimensionally a little bit, so I'm going to raise that up a bit. And then this, what I did is I took a piece of cardstock and cut it down to the same size as this rectangle, which is 5¼ by 4¼ and then I made a schedule of the E100 reading plan, and I broke it out into 4 pieces. And I'm hoping to put this up on the files of the Bible Journal Love Circle Facebook group as a printable for you all. And then that will just go in here. I'll just probably sew that or staple that in there. And then our schedule will be right at the front here. So, and then in the back cover, I took basically the same piece of paper that I did for the cover here, and I'm going to put that on the back cover like this, and just wrap that around here and wrap that around here. So I'm just gonna shut the camera off for a minute and just do those little pieces, and then I'll be back to show you what that looks like. Okay, so I've done a couple of things here. I thought I would let you see my progress here first before I carry on. So what I did is I backed this piece of paper onto some cardstock, and then I popped it up on some foam tape and put it on a little bit of cheesecloth there, so that has some dimension to it. And then I decided to, when I glued this booklet in, I glued this seam binding underneath so that I could use that as a bow to tie up that. And I stapled these pages into the booklet and just added this little picture at the back. So I'm liking how that turned out. And then I also covered the back and the side, and I inked all of the edges where I covered things. And then this was covered like that. And I was initially going to put it over here, but then I thought that kind of ruined the picture there. So I'm going to instead put it here and cover it up here. And then I decided to just put a couple of eyelets, one there and one there, and tie that in a bow to tie the whole book closed. So that's what I did there. So next I'm going to cover the inside covers, and actually, well, either that or I have this, this is book tape, book binding tape, and what I'm going to do with this is just cover the spine. So it covers the spine and it'll overlap a little bit here. And then I may edge it with a little bit of lace or something afterwards. I'm not sure, I'll see how it looks. But so I'll just cut a strip of this the length of there and press that on. And inside here I printed out this paper from the kit. I printed it on some light cardstock. So I'm going to put that here and probably put it here as well. I don't know, I'm going to see how that looks. And then I also printed this paper from the kit, and I think I'm going to put that one on the back here. And I made a little pocket. I just cut a 6-inch strip of coffee dyed paper, and I folded it into 4 pieces. And then I just folded it up like this, folded the ends in, and folded it down. It kind of looks like an envelope, and I'm going to use that as a pocket here. I made it 6 inches, or actually it's not quite 6 inches, I think. It is about 5 3/4 inches, because this is 6 inches here. So I'm going to put it here, and I have a little closure that I made here that I'm going to add to the envelope, and that just swings open like that. And then that will come up, and then this will roll down for some journaling space. You can do it here, here, and then this comes down and it kind of looks like an envelope, and then I'm going to glue it on 3 sides, and this will become a pocket at the back. So I'm just going to do those things quick, and then I'll be back. Okay, so we did a few more things on the book. I put this book binding cloth-ish tape on the spine. I think that really finishes it off nicely, so I like to put that on. And then inside I did, I covered this with a piece of patterned paper or cardstock from the kit, and just did a little 2-piece on the pocket there, and did a little bit of embellishment with the lace and the die cuts and stuff, and there's a nice big pocket in there. And then on the back I did a pocket as well, so I covered this and I made a pocket here, nice big pocket there as well, and I did a little envelope type thing here with the closure. This flips up, this flips down again, so you can use that for journaling or making notes, and then there's the pocket there as well. So that's what I've done so far.